name is Molly Mannon. Today I will be giving you an exhilarating and informative tour of the International Spy Museum. The International Spy Museum, located in Washington, D.C., has tons of creepy and mysterious artifacts, all playing huge parts in history, including war and espionage. Some of the artifacts that I want to highlight today are George Washington's spy letter, Rose O'Neal's embroidery, and the infamous lipstick pistol. After careful research, I can contest that all these artifacts hold an importance in history. They help shape governments and show just how cunning and conniving people can be when they put their mind to something. My first key idea and artifact is George Washington's spy letter. This letter was written on February 4th, 1777 by George Washington. The letter was addressed to Nathaniel Sackett. In these letters, it held secret information regarding the British Army. This information included the British Army attack plans and future attack plans. These letters showed when and where the attacks would take place. For his work, Nathaniel was paid $50 per letter. Here's a direct quote from George Washington's letter. "For your care and trouble in this business, I agree on behalf of the public to allow you $50 per letter." Then Nathaniel was paid $500 to pay others who would give him information about the British Army. This in turn created a huge spy ring. All this information was used to help America know when and where the British Army was going to attack. This in turn aided America in winning the Revolutionary War. Another use of spy technology to be aided in war is Rose O'Neal's embroidery. Rose O'Neal Greenhow was a farmer born in Maryland. She moved to Washington, D.C. and married Dr. Robert Greenhow. After marrying her husband, she became a prominent socialite and slowly built connections. She eventually became a Confederate spy, aiding the South. She would sew different colored fabrics and create darts and dashes, mimicking Morse code. After aiding the South for months, she was investigated by Allan Pinkerton and was put in Union prison. Even after she was captured, she was still able to send letters. Her scouts would write letters to her containing information. She would also sometimes receive the information in the form of embroidery. A quote from Rose states, "I had a right to my own political opinions. I am a Southern woman born with revolutionary blood in my veins. Freedom of speech, of thought, was my birthright, guaranteed, signed, and sealed by the blood of our fathers." This shows that she stayed by her beliefs through everything. Another example of women being resourceful is the incredulous invention of the lipstick pistol. One of the most interesting and well-known artifacts from my museum is the lipstick pistol. The lipstick pistol shown in the pictures was used during Cold War times. This single-shot weapon was small enough to be concealed from border guards and patrol. Considering the fact that the weapon is only 4.5 millimeters, this was fairly easy. Used by KGB operatives, this pistol was used most of the time by their female agents. After finding any information the agents would need, they would execute the assassination. The pistol could only be used at close range. The weapon was fired by pressing the barrel to the victim's lips. This would be known as the kiss of death. This example of the weapon was found by U.S. authorities in 1965 in West Berlin. This weapon was used to find key information and showed how women can be manipulating and cunning when they need to be. This artifact and many others showed just how ruthless the Cold War was. The purpose of my speech was to inform my audience about the wonders and mysteries of the spy world. We talked about the secretive George Washington spy letter that led to an extensive spy ring. Next, we learned about the mysteries that lie behind Rose O'Neal's embroideries. Finally, we finished off with the infamous lipstick pistol. I hope that after all of these artifacts, that you were able to get more of an insight into how people can be sneaky and conniving when they put their mind to something. Thank you for listening to my speech, and thank you for your time.